Now, the Biden administration announced that they waived 26 federal laws in South Texas to allow border wall construction on Wednesday. And it marks the administration's first use of a sweeping executive power employed often during the Trump presidency. The Department of Homeland Security posted the announcement on the U.S. Federal Registry with few details outlining the construction in Starr County, Texas. The Starr County is a part of a busy border patrol sector seeing high illegal entry. Well, according to the U.S. government data, about 245,000 illegal entries have been recorded in this region during the current fiscal year. Now, the Clean Air Act, Safe Drinking Water Act and also Endangered Species Act were some of the federal laws waived by the Department of Homeland Security. And the construction will use funds from a congressional appropriation in 2019 for border wall construction. The waivers avoid time-consuming reviews and lawsuits challenges violations of environmental laws. The environmental advocates say that the structures will run through public lands, habitats of endangered plants and species like the ocelot of spotted wild cat. Now, during the Trump administration, about 720 kilometers of barriers were built along the southwest border between 2017 and January 2021. Texas Governor Greg Abbott renewed these efforts after the Biden administration halted them at the start of his presidency. The Department of Homeland Security decision, it contrasts the White House's posturing a proclamation to end the construction on January 20, 2021, which stated building a massive wall that spans the entire southern border and is not a serious policy solution. Now, the Biden administration is coming under increasing pressure from Republicans and mayors from the president's own party to do more to slow migrant arrivals, like New York and other cities. Meanwhile, Chicago has also struggled to house asylum seekers, slowly moving people out of these spaces and into shelters and the near future tents as well. The city says that it's slowly adding more housing options, including winterized tents. Now, most of the 14,000 immigrants who have arrived in Chicago over the last year have come from Texas, largely under the direction of Republican Governor Greg Abbott. Many are from Venezuela. Residents are up in arms against a plan to use the field house at a park as a migrant shelter. And staring at these demonstrations, top Chicago officials are being heckled. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and other top officials from the Biden administration visited Mexico and shared security issues, including trafficking of the synthetic narcotic called fentanyl, arms trafficking and also increasing migration.